see the game more clearly with high-definition spectacle lenses from Norville Opticians.
David, as we look ahead to Bath on Saturday afternoon, we've come to Dean Close School for the day for training, and what's the thinking behind that?
We're at the stage now of the season where we've been going for about 9 months. It's trying to keep it fresh, trying to change things around, give players a different stimulus every day, and today we had the opportunity to come and train at the wonderful facilities here at Dean Close, and I think everybody's enjoyed it.
I guess the last 2 weeks, looking back on the highlights, it's probably been tough. You've been able to be tough on the boys, been able to look at what went wrong, but I guess this week it's about looking at that Wasps performance and trying to replicate that.
You never focus too much on any one particular performance. We know the last 2 weeks haven't been as good as we would like them to be. We know we're a better team than what we've shown. So it's been a case since we came in this week of working and training on the things that we need to improve upon, and the things we know we can do better, and the things we know we need to do better if we want to beat Bath this weekend.
And Ross will come back into the squad and back into the group, and he'll obviously add a new energy after having a great performance last weekend.
Yeah, well, no, fantastic performance by Ross. You know, he's been itching to be part of the Six Nations this year. We've said to him all along, selection for Wales is based on how you perform for Gloucester, and he's been a standout performer for us over the course of the last few weeks. But no, it's a case of welcoming him back, welcoming Greg back as captain, and he'll give us a little bit of organisation and a little bit more experience than we had over the last couple of weeks.
And with it being Bath, there's obviously that added emotional edge, and I imagine the coaches will be calling on the boys to dig deep and find that extra emotion.
I don't think when you're playing Bath it needs the coaches to call upon that. The players, every player who represents Gloucester understands the significance of this weekend's game. We saw that emotional performance, the massive performance when we won down at the Rec a few weeks ago, and look, that's the standard we need to produce. It's a standard we need to perform at, and I've no doubt we'll get a reaction from the players this weekend.
And I imagine that the making of a good team is how they respond when they've had a tough time.
That's definitely part of it. But throughout the course of the year, what we talk about, you say when things going well, we don't get too carried away. 1 or 2 performances, we don't get too downbeat. Of course we're disappointed. We know we've got to perform better than that. But it's not a case of throwing everything out and starting again. We know there's a lot of very good parts of our game. It's the 1 or 2 areas that haven't gone so well over the course of the last 2 weeks that we've got to improve upon for this weekend.